Welcome, guys, to Creative Effects. Remember last time we once spoke on the topic about London patterns. So I didn't quite show you the examples of those London patterns. So I just thought maybe this might be a good opportunity for me to show you the London patterns. So this is NZD/USD, the chart that I've opened here for the New Zealand against the US dollar. As you can see, here is our Asian box right here. Like I always tell people that at MMM we actually have got a template that divides the sessions. So this is the Asian box. So the activity that happens right here is on the London session. This right here is our session changeover box. This right here also our session changeover box. Then this box right here is actually our New York session box. All right. But I only selected the hours, a few hours. You can see these hours right here. They're actually just some activity. But my New York is supposed to end somewhere there, whereby the Asian will have to then begin from here going forward. So this is a type 1 of a London pattern. Why? Because all this activity is happening inside the Asian session. So we are saying it's a type 1 because the dealer broke the high of the Asian box. The dealer broke the high of the Asian box right here. So you can see it broke the high of the Asian box right there, and then he gave you a setup on top right there. He gave you a setup on top right there. So it broke the high of the Asian box, so that becomes your type 1 of a London pattern. And in terms of entries, this shark fin represented your leg 1. These MPL bounces here were actually representing leg 2, leg 3. So this is leg 1, shark fin, leg 2, leg 3. Then our leg 4 right here was actually the last bounce. So this is where we're supposed to enter, or there, whichever way. So we could have entered right here, could have entered there, could have entered right there, and go down until close there or close there, depending with how you actually know your exit rules. Okay, depending with how you actually know your exit rules. And I always advise people that if you are trading, always aim for confirmation candles. You can see right here, this for me doesn't look like a valid confirmation candle, though some they call it engulfing. I don't know what they call it, but I wouldn't base on this, but maybe I could base on that, and I could base on that, I could base on that, and I could base on that. These are clear confirmation candles for me. I normally don't take trades without seeing a proper confirmation candle. So this is what happened last week on Friday. And GBP NZD actually gave us a type 3 of the setup. Normally, I always advise people that only trade type 2 and type 1. Don't trade type 3. So the London patterns, there's a video that talks about them. We say type 1, you can actually break the high of the Asian box, or you can actually break the low of the Asian box. The type 2, we are saying it maintains the high of the Asian box or maintains the low of the Asian box. The type 3, we are saying it respects the high or it respects the low. It doesn't even touch it. So it happens normally on the middle of the Asian box, on the middle of the Asian box. So you can see right here, this was a type 3 of an Asian. So this is considered our M formation. You can see right here at middle, at open, market open price. The white line that's crossing here is actually the market open price, where the price opened beginning of the market. So that's where my setup actually took place, and we didn't even get a chance to get on this pair, unless if you trust your instincts. There was also Euro USD. Euro USD, actually Euro USD has been giving us type 3 setups. But this is the type 2, right? Because it actually maintained the high of the Asian box. This is a type 3. You can see it first off, it's a type 3. It happens in the middle of the Asian box. So it is a type 3. setup. That's what happened last week. Then this one right here actually appeared as a type 1. This one appeared as a type 1, but unfortunately, um, this was more or less of a consolidation. This was more or less of a consolidation, though you could have grabbed a few pips. Let's see how many pips that is from the 200 EMA today. That was about 45 pips. 45 pips. Now, some of these things, they depend with the lot size that you'll be working on. Some people, uh, maybe you'll be using a very small lot size, so you end up thinking it's not really much, so you would be forced to hold. All right. This is our Asian box again. You can see for yourself, the dealer gave us a stop hunt, push 1, push 2, push 3 of the stop hunt. There is our W at yesterday's low. Yesterday's low right there. You can see it yesterday's low. And what did the dealer do? This is a type 1 of a London pattern, and we could have taken it at the close of, this is a cow confirmation candle right here. The cow confirmation candle, this one right there. This is a railroad right there. So you could have taken it here, or you could have taken it a bit close above 18 EMA, and then you go up with the pair. When you go up with the pair, this was Chief JPY. I actually traded this pair the previous day on this day, and actually I didn't trade it the previous day. I traded it on this day right here. I took the buy right there, and I went up until somewhere there. So while I was still holding, I realized that this pair was consolidating over and over and over again. So it was consolidating over and over again, doing that. So I ended up saying, no, I'm gonna exit. So I exited somewhere there. I think I was around 60 bucks. So I exited somewhere around there, and I left it like that because it was consolidating over and over again, and yeah, my emotions couldn't allow, so I exited the pair. All right. And GBP JPY, you can see for yourself, this is a type 1. This is our Asian box right here. This is a type 2. You can see they actually respects the high of the Asian. They actually maintain the high of the Asian, and then they drop all the way down. So that's what you could have taken last week. So the whole point is, if you know the market direction, it becomes easier to know what exactly you're looking for. If you know the market direction, it becomes easier to know what you're looking for. You can see right here, this was a type 2 of the setup, but it almost appeared as a type 3, but it was a type 2 of the setup right there on the 200 EMA. What happened on USD Chef? USD Chef consolidated more or less for 2 days. Yeah, sometimes those are one of the difficulties that you can face, whereby you can actually enter a pair there. 1 minute you're in profit, the next minute you're taking a loss, you're in profit, and then the market ends like that. So normally such pairs or such positions, I scrape them out and wait for the next day. Look at what happened the next day. The same thing happened. You're in profit, you're in a loss, you're in profit, you're in a loss, you're in profit. So I stretch out that position immediately when it gets into weekly profit. All right. So normally what I do is, even if I see 1,000 opportunities on so many pairs, I only choose to trade one pair which is more clear to me. That's the one that I choose to trade. You can see right here, this was a type 2 of a London pattern. Type 2 of a London pattern, and the dealer went up. I'm saying a type 2 because it actually maintained the low of the Asian session, and the dealer went up. And I remember people were selling, they were actually buying Euro GBP. That was on Friday, and that Euro GBP on Friday, it actually gave us a type 3 of a setup. Hit that Asian low there, type 3 of a setup, and it went high. Type 3 of a setup, and it went high. All right. So these London patterns, they appear all the time. They appear all the time, every day. The only thing that you need to do is to see them, or anticipate them. So if you check my previous video, you're gonna know ways in which you can actually anticipate these London patterns, ways in which you can anticipate these London patterns. This is type 1. You can see for yourself the type 1 with the 22 pattern there, 3 bits to the low, right? Type 1, this is your Asian session right there. So it broke the low of the Asian session and closed down there. So that was a type 1 of your Asian session. So that's basically it. That's basically it. So in general, that's what we do on London patterns. That's what we generally do on London patterns when we are trading London patterns. So I guess it's clear and it's understandable. So the whole point is wait for, choose one pair and then wait for the pattern to appear. Look at the confirmation candles and all of your entry rules. So on our next video, we're going to talk about entry rules. For now, I was just showing you what was happening the uh, previous day on Friday. So yeah, have a good day. Cheers.